Buying your first car can be scary. The options are endless and it can feel super overwhelming. And I wish I had someone to guide me when I was a student, especially with what's out there in South Africa. And that's exactly why I started this series. Welcome back to the Yes List, Student Car Edition. This is where I test out cars from WeBuyCars for under 200,000 and review them specifically with students in mind. I'm not pulling these categories out of thin air. I was a student not too long ago and I've spoken to current students to figure out what is the most important thing when buying a student car. Today we're at the University of Cape Town with a South African favorite, the 2023 Polo Vivo 1.4 Trendline. Let's see if it deserves a spot on the Student Yes List. Our first category is affordability. Now this Polo Vivo comes in at just under 200,000, which makes it one of the most budget-friendly, newish cars with a VW badge. It's not the cheapest on the list. The Toyota Starlet is priced similarly, but the Polo holds its price better over time. And that's great if you plan to sell it or trade it in later on. When it comes to safety and security, I think it's important for every student as well as their parents. So this car comes with dual airbags in the front, it has ABS brakes, it also has an alarm system as well as ISOFIX points at the back seats. So if you're lifting your niece or nephew or your smaller sister, that is also great. Global NCAP rates it at 4 stars for adults, 3 stars for child safety, central locking and an engine immobilizer are standard. This car is super easy to park on campus. It has a very tight turning circle and it's just under 4 meters long. Very easy to parallel park, and in between classes you can easily fit it into tight parking spaces, way less stressful. The Polo Vivo is powered by a 1.4-litre petrol engine with a fuel consumption of around 5.7 litre per 100 kilometers. It's not the most fuel-efficient hatch out there. The Starlet wins slightly, but this is still light on your wallet, especially if you're driving to class or home on weekends. With a 45-litre tank and eco-driving, you get close to 700 to 750 kilometers per tank. Manual transmission helps keep things efficient, especially around town. Let's talk about boot space, something that was very important for me as a student, and I think for any student having to go home from holiday, go back to raise, you need space to pack up your things. And this Polo Vivo comes in at 280 liters of boot space, which is honestly not bad for a compact hatchback. It has a lot of space. You can pack your groceries in here, you can fit a full-size large suitcase in here, but if this is not enough for you and you need to, let's say you're going home or packing up your raised room, you can just fold the seats down and you have loads of space to pack. The seats split 60-40 and there's a full-size spare under the boot floor, which is rare at this price point. So this model doesn't come with a big fancy touchscreen with CarPlay and Android Auto and all of those things, but it does have a USB input where you can charge your phone. It has an aux input and you can also connect your phone with Bluetooth and take some phone calls. So yeah, you can listen to music, connect your phone and charge your phone at the same time. So I think it's still a great option. I might be a little biased, I just have to tell you that, because I drive a VW Tiguan, so I am a big fan of the brand. But even if I didn't drive the car, I think I would have still loved this car because there's just something about VW. Around all their cars, I just see this clean, fresh look on the dash, on the steering wheel, the whole vibe of the car, everything just works. So for a vibe check, I need to say this is a 10 out of 10. So I'm hopping in the back seat and I feel pretty comfortable, but just be aware that if you have taller drivers, then it might be a little tight, but your friends can fit in here comfortably and I feel really, it feels really spacious. My headroom is great, legroom is fine. The Starlet had some features that I wish this car had, like it had the USB and USB-C chargers, which would be really nice to get connectivity and charging at the back seat. The Windows are manual on this one, which was not the case with the Starlet. And also the window can only open up till here. I think it's great for kids so they can stay safe, but I mean, sometimes you want to chill with the windows down. So that's not a great thing. But other than that, I mean, for a student, this is great. It has a bunch of space and great for friends. Next up, reliability. VW cars are known for being tough, and Polo Vivo is probably the most trusted student car in South Africa, and for good reason. Parts are easy to get, mechanics know them, and it doesn't throw out random warning lights all the time. The 1.4 MPI engine is naturally aspirated and simple, which means fewer expensive fixes down the line. One thing you'll hear over and over again is Polo holds its value. It's one of the top resellers in South Africa, and that means if you decide to upgrade, you won't lose out. In fact, it consistently ranks in the top 3 for resale among entry-level hatches. Let's break it down. Here are the pros and the cons for the 2023 Polo Vivo trend line. The pros. It is fuel efficient, so that means less time at the petrol station and more time on campus. It is easy to park and to drive, so you can easily park at raised parking. It has Bluetooth and USB connectivity, so you're always connected. It has loads of boot space, so it's great for your student needs. And it is a trusted brand, which is reliable, so the resale value is great. And then finally, the cons. So the car doesn't have a touchscreen or Android Auto, CarPlay, or any of those fancy features on the base trim. And it has only 2 airbags, where other cars offer a bit more safety. And it doesn't have reverse cameras or parking sensors, which I would have loved. And then you won't be the fanciest car on campus because it has steel wheels and a basic trim. All in all, the Polo Vivo is an excellent choice for a student car. That's it for this week's episode of the Yes List, Student Car Edition. I'll see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what your favorite student car is.